Hello people of the internet and welcome to day 3 of 31 Days of Halloween Makeup Extravaganza. I'm going to start this video off by taking my AOA Studios Buttercream Gel Liner Shadow in Disco, which is yellow, and Blueberry, which is blue, and I'm going to mix them up on a palette and then go in with my AOA Studio Brow Gel in the shade Dark Brown and fill in my eyebrows. We're going to come back to the combination of gel liners later. Then I'm going to go in with my AOA Studio Concealer in Porcelain and go ahead and clean up my eyebrows. Now going in with the two color combination we made earlier. It obviously made a green because yellow and blue make green. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my eyelids. Next up, I'm going in with the AOA Studio Clean Slate Primer and just applying that to my face. Then I'm going to be going in with the AOA Studios Perfect BB Cream in the shade Light and blending that all over my face as well. I'm then going to use a beauty sponge over the top just to make sure everything is blended nicely. Then going back in with the same concealer as earlier, I'm going to apply that under my eyes and as well as above my upper lip and a couple other places where I needed some extra coverage. Next, I'm going in with my AOA Studio Perfect Powder in Translucent and just setting that over mainly the areas where I just put the concealer, but I do lightly brush it over my entire face. After that, I'm going to be going in with my AOA Studio Perfect Bronzer in the shade Frappe, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose, slightly under my lower lip, as well as my cheeks. Now I'm going in with my AOA Studio eyeliner. This is just in the shade Black, and I am using this felt tip liner to go ahead and mark out some guidelines of where I want to start the webbing on this eye look to go. I do eventually end up going in with face paint, but using a felt tip marker liner to kind of guide where I'm going to go does make it a lot easier because there is more control here for me personally than there is with the face paint. So I very much like going in with the felt tip liner first. Here I am going in just adding a little bit more detail than was there previously. Now I'm going in with some black face paint from my Mayround Paradise face paint palette, and I'm just going to go in on those lines that I kind of already guided out with my felt tip liner and go over them, fill them in, make them bolder, just kind of touch them up where I feel necessary. Now I'm going in with my LA Colors Pout Lip Gloss in the shade Scrumptious, and I'm going to be applying that all over my lips. I wanted to make that shade a little bit darker, so now I'm going in with my NYX Cosmetics Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Alien, which is a black lipstick, and I'm going over top, focusing that in the center of my lips and blending it outward. Going in with the same black face paint as earlier, I'm going to go ahead and start adding more lines to this look, starting with above, through my eyebrows, connecting it to the main eye look. Then here I start drawing out my brain wants to say cavities for the little eyeballs, but then I realized that it would be a little bit better for me to go ahead and go in with the white, and I end up filling these two in because I already had them, but I did realize that it would be easier just to go ahead and do the white part of the eye first, so that way I could go back in with the black later and trace around it, which is what I did end up doing. It was a lot easier. For the iris of the eye, I'm going to be taking the two greens and mixing them together, and then going ahead and putting that over top of the white sections that I have already mapped out on my face. Now going in with the same black face paint as before, I'm going to be going ahead and outlining each of the little eyeballs as well as around the iris and adding in the pupil. I am also using the face paint to go ahead and connect each of the little eyeballs. just going in to add some final touches, I'm adding a couple little dots to kind of pull this look all together. I just think it looks cooler this way and adds a little bit more detail. Finally, I'm going to be applying my favorite mascara, which is the Liquid Lash Extension from Thrive Cosmetics, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, kisses from Kentucky. Bye!